Dear students, today we will solve one numerical on threshold voltage. Calculate the threshold voltage VTO at VSB is equal to 0 for a polysilicon gate N-channel MOS, and the data they have given as substrate doping density Na is equal to 10 to the power of 16 per centimeter cube. Polysilicon gate doping density Nd is equal to 2 into 10 to the power of 20 per centimeter cube. Gate oxide thickness TOX is equal to 500 angstrom. Oxide interfaced fixed charge density NOx is equal to 4 into 10 to the power of 10 per centimeter square. Epsilon SI 11.7 epsilon naught. Epsilon OX 3.97 epsilon naught. Ni 1.45 into 10 to the power of 10 per centimeter cube. Q 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulombs. Boltzmann constant K 1.38 into 10 to the power of minus 23 joule per Kelvin, and we know that epsilon naught value is 8.854 into 10 to the power of minus 14 Farad per centimeter. Temperature is 300 Kelvin. So now we need to solve the problem. They mentioned that substrate voltage is 0. Since VSB is equal to 0, the formula for the threshold voltage VTO is phi GC, work function of the gate channel, minus 2 phi F Fermi potential, minus QBO by COX minus QOX by COX. So first we will calculate the phi GC. The formula for phi GC is 5F substrate minus 5F gate. Because I am considering here because gate is polysilicon. In the question they have mentioned gate is polysilicon. We know that 5F of gate will be equal to Eg by 2, that is the energy gap 2. So the energy of the Fermi potential 1.1 electron volt by 2, it will be equal to 0.55. So now therefore from this phi of gate will be equal to 0.55, but we need to calculate the 5F of substrate. The formula for this one, it is kT by Q, natural logarithm of Ni, intrinsic semiconductor, the charge density of the intrinsic semiconductor, by Na, the charge concentration of the acceptor atoms. By substituting these values, (1.38 into 10 to the power of minus 23 divided by 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 to natural logarithm of 1.45 into 10 to the power of 10 by 1 into 10 to the power of 16. Once after substituting all these values, the value is found to be minus 0.34786. So from this we can calculate phi Gc is equal to 5F of substrate, that is minus 0.34786 minus 5F of gate, that will be equal to 0.55, which leads to minus 0.89. So phi Gc is equal to minus 0.89. So we got the first component phi Gc. The next one we need to calculate about QBO. QBO, the formula is minus square root of 2Q Na epsilon Si mod of minus 2 5F. We know that 5F is equal to minus 0.3478. 2πf is equal to minus 0.6956. So once after substituting these values, minus of square root of 2 into 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 into n is 10 to the power of 16 into epsilon Si is 11.7 into 8.854 into 10 to the power of minus 14 into mod of minus 0.6956. When we consider the mod sign, we are going to neglect about the negative sign. So this is not considered. This negative sign is not going to be considered. So once after final substitution, QBO will be equal to minus 4.8019 into 10 to the power of minus 8 volts. So we got the second parameter also. We will find the COX. COX is equal to epsilon OX by TOX, that will be equal to 3.97 into 8.854 into 10 to the power of minus 14 divided by 500 into 10 to the power of minus 8. See, they are given angstrom, 500 angstrom. 1 angstrom will be equal to 1 into 10 to the power of minus 8. The thickness of oxide will be measured with respect to the angstrom. Now we will find the QBO by COX. COX, after calculating, we got the value. COX will be equal to 7.03 into 10 to the power of minus 8. So QBO by COX will be equal to minus 4.8019 into 10 to the power of minus 8 divided by 7.03 into 10 to the power of minus 8, which leads to 0.091 volts. Oh, sorry, this calculation, it is minus 0.683 volts. QOX is equal to Q into NOx. It will be equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 into 4 into 10 to the power of 10, which will leads to 6.4 into 10 to the power of minus 9. Therefore, QOX by COX will be equal to 6.4 into 10 to the power of minus 9 divided by 7.03 into 10 to the power of minus 8 will be equal to 0.091 volts. So finally, VTO is equal to, substituting all the values in the above equation, minus 0.89 minus of minus 0.6956 minus of minus 0.683 minus 0.091 volt will be equal to 0.3976 volts. So we know that one. We know that for NMOS transistor, the VTO will be positive. So finally the VTO will be equal to 0.3976 volts, which is positive. This is the final answer. Dear students, thank you.